Hello, welcome everyone. In this video, we will learn how to use different functionalities of Avni for Mahapiconet program. We will start with the Android application. To use the Android application, user needs to log in into the app using a username and password. So I'll be using this username and password for the login. You can ask for your username and password, your credentials to your organization admin. Uh, so I'll click on login. It will take some time to complete the sync. It might take from few seconds to 1 or 1.5 minute to complete the whole sync. In this sync, it will download all the data from server and app will be ready for the use. So in this program, there are two type of user roles: staff and organization manager. So this credential that I have used, that is for the staff. And let us wait for the sync to complete before we can start using the app. So once the sync is complete, you will see this message that says sync complete. So once you see this message and click on OK, then only you should start using the app. So that's the way we know that all the sync is completely done, and now all the relevant information or the data that we need is there on the app. So we'll say OK. Now we will have this home page available with us. So first we will see that it is showing us the total organization and total VHHD. So these are the total organization that we have for our area. So we will click on organization, and then we can see the list of the organization that is assigned to me. So for now I can see this organization that is called Yuva Mitra in my municipal corporation. I'll click on this and then I will start filling the information about this organization. So first, when I'll so there are these two tabs on the bottom. So there is this profile and general. So I'll click on profile. From profile I can see the information, said when the registration was done and what is the address of this organization. We'll click on general. From general, here we can see there is a button of new form. From this option I can fill these forms that are required. So I will start with the medical and wash supply. So these are two different supplies that are recorded for our organization. So yeah, so we'll start with the form. So let's say so first we will start with the medical supply. Let's say we are filling the information from 11th of October till today. Next, and now it is asking the type of location. So let's say urban. Select address, that is Akola Municipal Corporation, slum, and then ward name. Let's say ward number 10. We'll say next. Now it will ask the type of supply, whether it is medical supply, wash supply, or other. So let's say medical supplies. Uh, so supplies to, let's say Asha and Usha. Detail of medical supplies, what all was supplied. So let's say oxygen concentrator, pulse oximeter, and disposable syringe. Next. Now it will ask further the information about what was supplied. So number of female who received oxygen concentrator, let's say 2. Number of female who received disposable syringe, let's say 5. Number of female who received pulse oximeter, let's say 10. Now next. So this is the form summary, that whatever information we have filled in this form or in this visit. We can always go back using the previous button and change the information if there is something that we have missed or that is incorrect information. So for now, let's say everything is fine, and now we can go ahead and say save. So this medical and supply visit or form is saved for this organization. Now again, if we'll click on the new form, and similarly we can go ahead and fill for the wash supply or relief work or online on field awareness. So let's say now We will go on field awareness and fill that form. From date to type of location, let's say rural this time, tribal, let's so activity type, door to door awareness, and banner posters. Next, number of household reached, let's say 10. Number of banners put, let's say 100. Number of people reached through banner posters, let's say 500. Next, then we can upload the photo or video or a voice note based on, so we can have if we have anything available, or we can click the picture, or we can take the from our gallery and upload the picture. Let's say next, and again form summary is available. We can always go to previous and correct the information if something is not right. So now we'll say save, and one more form is now saved in under filled form, on field awareness and machine and wash supplies that we filled earlier. Again we can go on click on new form, and again fill any of these form. These form have like different questions. um, so we will so now we have seen how we'll fill the information in an organization. Now so all these information that is filled by staff members, that will be approved by a organization manager. So if we'll go on the home page, this home button, we'll click on home button and it will take us to this home page. Now we can see there is this on the dashboard there is this thing that's called approval. So this is our approval form, approval related forms. So there are three boxes. First says approved form, pending forms, and rejected form. So right now we have two pending forms that we just filled. So these will be approved by our organization manager. We can check also what all forms are pending for the approval. So once these form are approved by our organization manager, it will start showing on the approved form, or if he or she rejected the form, we can see these form in the rejected forms. So now next we have VHHD. So we'll click on this VHHD. We have already one VHHD available, that is Aman Nagar VHHD. We'll click on this, and then this new form, it from in VHHD we'll have to do the fill the date VHHD daily entry form. Again we can select the location, uh, urban municipal corporation, and then ward name, let's say ward number 1. Next, it will ask the number of people helped registration for vaccination, and it is again divided into based on age. It is asking, so how many female from 18 to 44, male 18 to 24, other gender from 18 to 44, and then similarly female from 45 to 59, and the people above age of 60 years. So we will fill this information. So whoever, like if there is no male, then we can write 0. Let's say 0 20 male, 10 others, 0 female, 5 male, and 2 other. Now it will again, now the next page it will ask people, a number of people assisted to get vaccination. Now again we will fill this information. So this is the number, like on daily basis, how many assistance, how much assistance is provided by the VHHD. Then this one is the number of people who number of people helped with assessing other health entitlements. Number of people assisted with travel to vaccination center, how many females were assisted, how many males, and how many others. Again, we have form summary available. We'll just have a look on the form summary on the numbers that we have just filled, and we'll say save. So this daily entry is saved on under the filled forms. Again, next day we can again go on the new form and fill the entry for that day, that date. So this was about like how we'll fill the forms for the organization and VHHD. Now you can see on the top right there is this button where some number is written. So this is the sync button. After all the data entry is done for the day, we will have to, once we have internet available, we will go here and click on this sync button, so that all the data will be sent to the system. So this number will vary based on how many forms or how many visits you have done. So we'll click on this button and it will start uploading the data to the server or to the system. We will wait for this to get complete. After the sync is done, we will see there is one, so this sync complete is done. We'll say okay. Now there is one dashboard available for the staff. So there is this right side bottom, there is one more button. We'll click on this and then click on this third option that says dashboard. So there are two buttons. You can see default and staff. Default is already there on the home page that we saw. Organization and VHHD and approval that we have already seen. And then there is one more for staff. On staff there is these numbers available: total VHHD, total approved form, total pending forms, and rejected forms. So all the staff members can go to this dashboard and check what is the status of their forms. So now we have seen the functionality of the app for a staff member. Now we will log out from the staff member login ID and we will log in as a organization manager. So we'll go to more and then there is logout button. We will log out. Now I am logging in as a organization manager. So it will again download the data that is related to organization manager for that for their location. So it is downloading the data. We will wait for some time to complete the sync. So now the sync is complete. We'll click on OK, and this is our app for organization manager. So for organization manager, there is, you can see on the bottom there is an button that is register. So from organization manager can register a VHHD as well. So let's start with the VHHD registration from the organization manager login. So this was the VHHD registration form. It is an active VHHD. We will save, and now we will again go back to home page. Now there are, as you can see, there are now one organization and two VHHDs. So first we will go to organization and check. So in organization, will again like as we saw from the staff member staff member user, this is the same, but the forms that organization manager can fill are different from what a staff member can fill. So we will click on this new form button, and these are the forms that will be filled by organization manager. So individual involvement, partnership, capacity building, knowledge products, online awareness, and plans. So we will click on individual involvement. Stakeholder type, community members, and social mobilizer. Stakeholder, community members. Number of workers, how many female community members, let's say 5, how many male, how many other gender. So this is again our form summary. We'll say save. So we have filled one individual involvement, and here you can see these two forms that we filled from staff member user. So these are these we can see from here, but we cannot fill any new form for these visits now. But for the we can fill for these. So again, next is partnership, capacity building, knowledge product, online awareness, and plans. So similarly we can fill all these all these visits. Now let's see one more visit, that is plans. So that is for urban. We'll type the location. Then for urban and rural we have different forms, different plans. So for as you can see, for urban it shows micro plan. If we'll click on rural, it will ask about outreach plan. So these are two different based on for what kind of location we are filling the form. So let's go ahead with the rural one. This is the outreach plan. Number of outreach plan, let's say 5. Plan shared with the CBO, NGOs, GP office. Let's say next. Now there are the media upload page. We can either click a new picture and upload it, or we can select a photo from gallery and upload it. The same for video and voice note. So for now we are clicking a picture and uploading that. Similarly we can take a video and upload it, and take a record a voice note and upload it. We'll say next, and again the form summary is available. We will say save. Now we have these forms available, the two forms we filled right now, and two forms that were filled by staff member. And this was the how the use how organization manager will fill the organization related form. Now we will go back and go to VHHD. So in VHHD, organization manager need not to fill any form. He can only register a new VHHD whenever there is a new VHHD is established. So and then the second thing that organization manager need to do is to approve the form that are filled by staff member. So as you can see here, I can see there is 3 pending forms that I have to approve that were filled by staff member. So I'll go to that form, that list of pending forms. I'll go there and check the information that was filled in the form. I'll check this and I'll say either it is approved or rejected. So let's say approve, and then do you confirm the registration detail of subject Aman Nagar VHHD? I'll say yes, confirm. So that is now moved to approved form from pending forms. Now I have 2 pending forms available. I'll go again, and this was the entry done on 21st October. Now let's say there is some issue that that some information that is not right, so I'll reject this form. So it will ask me the reason for rejecting. So let's say number of banners that are filled. So as you can see, the number of banners, posters put up at 100. So this is not the right number, so I'll say number of banners is incorrect. So it is up to organization manager. So I'll have to write very elaborated reasons, so that the user on the field can understand and make the changes accordingly. So I'll say confirm. Now we'll go back and see this. Now this form has moved to rejected form. The staff member from his or her mobile, he'll say okay, this form is rejected. Click on this, and then there is a rejection note. So I know there is number of banners is incorrect, so I'll always I'll go back and correct that information and again send that form for the approval. And then once the entry or all the information that is filled is right, organization manager will approve that form. So this was for the for organization manager. Again we will go I will sync all this information that was filled. So all the users, they are using the app. After filling the data in the app, they need to sync the app. So I'll again click on the sync button and upload all the data that I have filled and that is available on my device. So this was all the app information that we learned, how a staff member will use the app and how organization manager will use the app, functionality of both the roles in the organization. And now we will move the next is our dashboard, web dashboard. We will move to the web dashboard and see how reports are made and how to use those reports on the dashboard. Now let's move to the dashboard. So this is web dashboard. So the URL for the dashboard is reporting-mahapiconet.avniproject.org. Again, you will need username and password to log into the dashboard. That username and password you can get from your organization. So there is this folder Mahapiconet. We'll click on this. Then there is this dashboard, Maharashtra COVID relief response, recovery and preparedness. So this is the dashboard. It gives a glimpse of all the reach and about the program. So the first table is total population reached, number of people reached, and then break up in male, female, other, girls, and boys. Then the second one is total hand washing station users for both elbow operated and foot operated hand washing machines. Then there is this map of district wise people reached. These are the conventions that are used for on the map. Then there are these two links that you can see. First one is for rural coverage and the second is for urban. So there is this small table also, district how many districts were reached, blocks, gram panchayat, and how many people reached, and the same for the urban district reached, municipal corporation reached, slum areas, and total people reached. So one by one, we'll click on rural and urban dashboard to further get the information about urban and rural reach. So we'll click on rural first, rural reach. So in rural, we can see the data till gram panchayat. So there are these different reports are there. For example, people reach, male, female, other, girls, boys, and total. So if you click on, and there is this link for details. When we'll click on details, we can see the people reached by district. So district wise people reach, these are the district of Maharashtra that the program is running. Then the detail, will further click on detail, it will take us to the block wise people reach. And once we will click on any of, so this is the we clicked on the Nagpur district, so it is showing us the blocks of Nagpur district, the reach of the program. Then when we further click on the block, it will take us to the gram panchayat level. So in the Nagpur district Ram Tek block, how many gram panchayat were reached, and in these gram panchayat, how many male, female, boys, and girls were reached. So we will again go back to our dashboard. Yes, there are again was supplies to individual and was supplies to institution. So there are different all these reports are available. We can click on the details link and check further about the data. So we'll check one more, that is, so let's check capacity building. So type of stakeholder and count and link. So let's check for the community influencers. So we'll click on community influencers, and there is this data available for different community influencers. So that is for Nagpur district, Pune, and Thane. So female SHG, other SHG, female youth, male youth, and these are the classification that is given. Again we'll click on details. It will give us the block wise community influencer 10, and again if we'll click on this, it will take us to the gram panchayat. We'll again go back, and so similarly we can check for these various reports. Now let's go back and check for the urban dashboard. So this is the urban dashboard. Similar reports are there that are that are for urban area. So let's check for the wash supply institution. So institution reached, community, people, places reached, and other supplies. So let's check the community, places reached. We will click on this detail. We'll open this link in another browser, in another tab. Again, district wise community place reached. This is the Mumbai urban and Nandurbar district. We'll click on Mumbai urban details. It will take us to the municipal corporation. We'll again click on the link. It will take us to the slum wise community places reached. Again in urban dashboard, similarly we can let's check for knowledge product. There is currently it is the count is 0. So let's check for medical supplies to institution. So how many ventilators were distributed? Let's click on details. So these are again district wise institutional ventilator available Mumbai urban, Pune, Thane. Again we'll click on these number. It will take us to block and then further the gram panchayat. So this is the dashboard. You can get username and password and check for these numbers and the reports. Apart from this dashboard, we have another set of reports. For that, we'll have to go to Mahapiconet folder, and then there is this another folder inside this folder, summary reports. Here you will see a set of reports. So let's just check one of these reports. That is medical individual supply. So these are the partners, and then the supply material, thermometer, pulse oximeter, etc. So these are the numbers of supply that is being done. And then there is similarly there is this capacity building for different partners: wash supply, in institutional medical supply, institutional wash supply of offline awareness activity, online awareness, rural institutional partnership, urban institutional partnership. So each of the report again have these filters: start date, end date, and location type. So this can be rural or urban, so both kind of data is available. So this is the sum of the data, and then we can again filter it out based on the location type, urban or rural, or put on the date, start date and end date, and then between the date we can see the data between those dates and in that location type.